to Reno or thinking about it, well, you're in luck. In this video, we're going to be driving to every single section, the north, the south, the east, the west, show you all the different styles of living that you'll find right here in Reno. So if you're wanting that information, stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jackson.
I'm Joe.
That's right, and in the Living in Reno channel here, we show you everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play right here in Reno. If it's your first time, make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And we are getting phone calls, emails, texts every day from people moving here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving anywhere in Reno, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, weekends. We got your back with moving to Reno, Nevada.
Guys, just like he said, we're doing all things Reno here. We're checking out Northwest Reno, jumping into Somersett, seeing what everything entails there. From there, jumping all the way over to South Reno. We've got your Double Diamond, Damonte Ranch, you know, everything it entails out there, the new construction and whatnot's going on.
Wild Mustangs.
Wild Mustangs. Don't forget about the horses, the trail systems, everything like that. And then from there, we're taking the connector, Veterans Way connector, all the way to Sparks, jumping in Victorian Square, the new condos over there, Legends, everything that's living, what's going on over there. From that, we're jumping to the old Midtown, my favorite. Why is it my favorite? You've got your bars, your restaurants, the brewery. What couldn't you love about that? Awesome, guys. That being said, let's go.
All right, so we're just leaving Midtown, old Southwest Reno. We're hitting onto the 80 West. I mean, we got the one major freeway that goes east-west. And so we're gonna take you up over to kind of the Northwest Reno area, Somersett, and show you those neighborhoods.
So right now we're looking at Somersett, just outside of Northwest. Obviously, I mean, look at the view. We've got a couple private golf courses out here. You've got houses right here on the course. You've got houses above the course if you want that mega mansion with the view. And kind of just all around. You've got your own country club, the shops down below, whatever you want to make of the place. Schools are fantastic. Just honestly a great spot to be if you want to get out of the hustle of downtown Reno.
Right here, how far are we from Reno?
I mean, honestly, about 10 minutes, if that, you know, pending traffic. So it's a nice, easy drive. Yeah, check it out. It's a great spot.
See, everybody in Somerset's nice. So we're cruising right up into Somersett. This is going to be, you know, your bigger homes, definitely a higher price point. It's the northwest section of Reno. There's some golf courses in here. So we're going to take you through some typical neighborhoods of here and show you those homes and how friendly everybody is. All right, so Somerset's definitely more my style. I got a whole litter of kids and I love golfing. So you do have the shops and everything. I'm going to kind of take you around. And the cool thing about the Somersett community is you have, you know, all of your signs pointing you to everywhere once you get here, you know, but it's very dog friendly, very walking friendly. These sidewalks are everywhere, both sides of the street, so they're very safe for the kiddos. And any of these streets that you take up, you can get up and have the mountain views, or you can come down more of the valley living and live more in these like golf course communities. So it's really unique in that sense that, again, you're 10 minutes from downtown Reno, but now you're like almost in this private little city section of Northwest Reno. And of course, you got your beverage cart, girl, in case you need to get that brewski.
So now we're at the club town center here in Somersett, and they've honestly just built their own complete community. You've got this entire swimming pool for the kids in the back. We're looking at about 24,000 square foot. It's every amenity that you can think of. You got your workout center, you've got a little place to get your groceries, coffee shops, we're talking sushi, you name it. In this place, if they haven't put it in, they're getting ready to put it in.
So we're just leaving the northwest section of Reno and Somerset, and we're gonna take you now down to South Reno. That's where JoJo's currently residing. So we'll take you through there and kind of show you the typical neighborhoods and the style of living you'll see there. All right, JoJo, where we at right now, man?
We're in the Damonte Ranch area. which is going to be in South Reno. Coming through actually one of the newer construction builds.
Toll Brothers, if you've heard of them, building a lot of new houses out here. So give us a view of like South Reno, these ranches, these communities. Do they have everything in them? Schools?
100%. You're going to have some of the best schools that Reno can offer.
Right.
You've got Damonte Ranch that we just passed by. You've got Bishop Manogue, which is a private school. Just some fantastic schools. And again, they've built these communities that it's just self-sufficient. You've got the shopping, the high-end luxury shopping. You've got the grocery stores.
What about them trails for your doggies?
Yeah, 100%. I forgot about the best part. I know. I actually live out here in South Reno myself, and they've got these marshlands with a trail system running around inside of it. And I want to say it's about a little over 2 miles. But it's just awesome to see the community and how active they are, because everyone's super friendly, whether you're running, you're walking, you're taking the dog out with the bike and trying to steer around everybody. It gets a little crazy, but if you're looking for, an awesome place and, starting probably in the 400,000s and going up, I would highly recommend checking out South Reno.
So about 15 minutes to the south, 20 minutes. And that's the one thing, I mean, as we're cruising through here, the traffic's just not like you're going to see in a major city, especially as you get down to these valleys. So there is a lot of new construction going in these areas too. So we'll pop into one of those neighborhoods, show you the new style homes. And the other cool thing about down here is there's all different mixes. I mean, we're looking up on the hills here, and you got the big Mondo houses, and then you have all the way down into your townhouse. So kind of the own whatever you need for whatever lifestyle you're looking for.
Yeah, another thing I want to touch on too is, if you're living in South Reno, it's not too far-fetched to all of a sudden have a wild Mustang walk right through your yard and eat some of your grass.
A real live wild horse.
100%.
Like so Garth Brooks would say, right?
Keep an eye out, because they're out here.
That is something that is true around here. There's wild horses. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop into a couple of these different style neighborhoods, kind of just show you the different style of living here in South Reno. All right, Joe, so tell us a little bit about this new construction neighborhood right here.
We are in Copper View.
Yep.
Still within inside Caramella Ranch, Toll Brothers.
Just above the high school.
Definitely. Yeah, proximity, it couldn't get any better. But man, you're talking about luxury. It's kind of definitely a step up of what we've been looking at before. Kind of starting in the higher 600s, more square footage, more rooms.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is about 4 to 5 bedroom. Here, and it's a Toll Brothers properties. Toll Brothers are across the nation. They do kind of that higher end. So you're gonna have really nice finishes, big open rooms, and so 4 to 5 bedroom. 3,000 square foot starting in about the 650 range, but going definitely up into the 700s. But the cool thing about here is you're going to have amenities and pools, and you have views of the whole valley down here of South Reno, and views of the mountains, so you get to see those wild Mustangs.
Yeah, again, you are you'll be right next to the horses. You'll be neighbors with them, so seeing a horse every single day is not going to be out of the ordinary for you up here.
So like we mentioned here at the Copper View, this is going to be your future amenity center. So the pools is going to be right here in your model home. So the whole neighborhood surrounds this and does a big loop. Obviously you can head up and get more views, and even the houses right here in the front row, those are going to have views. Unfortunately right now the California fires have a little bit of smoke, so you can't see it as well, but incredible views all the way down there. The other thing about reaching out to us about these developments is we got good relationships with the builders, so we're going to be able to work in closing costs if you want those, if you want higher end finishes or amenities, if you want any of the appliances, maybe shades, whatever those are the things that we negotiate in for you to get you those bonuses before you buy. So what we're going to do now, hop back in, and we're going to take you on a tour and go show you kind of the North Reno area. So this is kind of the suburbs of South Reno, and now we'll take you and show you the North Reno suburbs. So headed from South Reno, we're going to go up to Sparks. What is this little secret gated area over here, man?
Oh man, this thing is a blessing. This is the Veterans Connector. Yeah, taking you from South Reno into Sparks.
Yep.
Completely helping the commute, taking some traffic away from the freeways as well. Passing through Hidden Valley as well, which is another gem in the area.
Yeah, so that's going to be like kind of your private gated communities, private golf courses. It's right in between, that South Reno and headed up to Sparks. And again, just about 2 years ago, this Veterans Parkway was built. So now it parallels the freeway, but it opens up so much space, and it's 3 lanes and just hauls butt, north or south into these areas. So if you got to commute for work or any of those things.
Yeah, it makes it super easy. And thankfully, when they first built it, they had the speed limit at 45, but so thankful they upped it to 55 now, so it doesn't feel like you're walking as fast as you're driving.
Exactly. There were so many wild horses in the road right there that truck had to stop and let them all cross the road. So we worked our way up straight north from South Reno. And where are we at right now?
We're just cruising through the Legends shopping center.
Yep. And so we're in the Sparks area, getting to the Sparks area of Reno. So this has all your shops, restaurants, and places that's really been growing lately.
100%, man. It's night and day compared to where it was just 5 years ago. But I mean, you name it, they have it. They've got your Target, they've got your H&M, they've got your Nike outlet. Great deals on shoes, by the way. Highly recommend that one.
Might have a little Nike gear on. might have bought it there.
And then they've got Shields too, as far as a sporting goods store. They've got everything from bow hunting to golf.
Yep.
To your outdoor gear. It's it's another awesome location. And then on the opposite side of Shields, you also have your Wild Island for all the little kiddos.
Water slides.
Awesome water slides. And they actually have a 36-hole little putt-putt. So we might be putting some money on a game a little bit later today.
I could beat you with a broken tree branch, boy. So yeah, and then this area was, like you said, 5 years ago, people weren't buying it, and now they dying to get in here.
Completely revitalized. We're kind of cruising up to an area right here on these condos that was an abandoned parking garage, that was just an eyesore, and now it's, the Sparks Marina is booming. They've got some shops going on. Just a cool place to walk. A sweet dog park too, where your dogs can actually jump in the water and play and hang out.
So if you're bringing those doggies, those furry friends, you got to hit Joe up and ask him the best doggy spots. So this is Sparks Marina, though?
Yeah, this is Sparks Marina. You've got people that come out here paddle boarding all the time. They've got your umbrellas. You can come out and barbecue. And you can even fish. You might be able to pull out some pretty decent size
lunkers,
carp, and some catfish.
So, and then now these are all the brand new condos right next to Legends, the shopping center.
Yeah, these things are literally, they cannot build these things quick enough. Great brand new condos.
Walking distance to everything.
For sure. And the affordability is going to be there quite a bit more, compared to some of your other South Renos, Northwest Reno, and kind of, obviously in downtown Reno, those prices are.
And this still puts you right close to downtown Reno. So, we're literally just out to the east. And so you'll have, the walkability to all these Legends and to the shops, restaurants, bars, plus be right next to downtown Reno.
Yeah.
So Legends shopping center and all the new condos are just a couple minutes that way. But now we're, in kind of the older part, like the original Sparks, right?
Definitely. Kind of heading towards Victorian Square, things like that.
And so what you're going to find, your entry, these are houses, built 60s, 70s, so a little bit more entry level. But as you can see, all this construction, they're widening these roads as this place is growing. A lot of the houses, everything's starting to really clean up. And so if you're looking for more entry level living, this part right inside of the Sparks area, this older spot, or even the condos might be a good fit, and it still puts you right close to downtown Reno. All right, so we're in the Victorian Square. Jojo, what is that right there?
Man, that's a brand new amphitheater that they put in. Great for music venues, outdoor venues. Just a perfect location if you're down here in Sparks on, Victorian Avenue and Victoria Square.
Look at the old amphitheater, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So the new one's a little nicer than this. But yeah, you got all these really cool shops, bars, breweries. It's kind of a fun little area right here in the city of Sparks. All right, so in relation to Reno, man, where are we right now? And what street, makes up Midtown?
We are going up Virginia Street right now. Midtown's just, I want to say, south of the downtown area. Just a funky little area, completely revitalized. and in the process of being revitalized.
Reminds me a ton of like the northeast, southeast Portland's, and it's kind of the vibe they're doing here, right?
Yeah, you've got a couple breweries coming in, and just your one stops. Just a quirky little place.
Yeah, so this place has definitely changed. We've seen some drastic changes here. You didn't want to come back here alone back in the day, right?
100%. We would kind of get in and get out. We're taking Ubers in and Ubers out. You're not really stopping and kind of hanging with friends and then walking like you are now.
So Virginia, and then, I mean, there's a couple more streets of this too, but there's living here that's just, I mean, this is some of the most prized living.
Yeah, it's becoming, it's gentrifying, you know, as we speak, and some of these spots that you can get now, I mean, it's not your typical development. You're going to find something that you can't find anywhere else here in Reno, which really draws me to the place for sure.
Yeah, so if you're looking for like the walkability, the eclectic shops, you know, you're not going to find chains here, but you're still, you know, minutes from down, we can see downtown, the buildings. That's the vibe here. And so the living, I mean, there's one-off living right here. The styles of homes that are a block, 2 blocks off of, you know, Virginia Street. So Midtown's definitely up and coming. So there's a lot of older homes around here, right? I mean, this is really what started it.
Yeah. You're finding homes that are built, I mean, you know, early kind of 1900s, mid 1900s, that the character and what they bring now, it's like you have people paying top dollar to kind of replicate.
To get into that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is something else we're seeing, you know, in Midtown, is they're as we said, you know, gentrifying all these old buildings. They're completely renovating, and these are some of your best restaurants you'll find.
Yeah, so currently right now I'm in South Reno, but the spot to be, and I'm still trying to get into the area, is still the Midtown area, right here in Arlington, right next to Mount Rose Elementary School.
Got that kiddo coming, right?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. I want to be right there. I want to be able to take him to school while walking to one of the pubs.
Yeah, exactly. But the trees, I mean,
the mature landscape, I mean, and you're looking at every single one of these houses, and this one's different from that house to that house. Right. It's not your cookie cutter whatsoever, and each one kind of has its own personality. So that's kind of what I'm all about. I don't like the cookie cutter, you know, looking the same as your neighbor. So.
Right. Yeah, and if you're looking like the suburbs and stuff, you know, you're not going to find that right here in this Midtown. The cool thing about Arlington right here is you have all those incredible big homes, unique homes, and a lot of it's zone commercial. So you're seeing, you know, law offices and eye doctors and stuff right along, you know, could be your next door neighbor as well, or you start your own business in some of those. All right, so Midtown, you know, you're going to have your smaller, you know, a lot of those are going to be 3-2s, 3-1s even, just, you know, 100%. One bathroom, but the old Southwest Reno, now this is like the big step up. This is the big brother. So you're just a block or two away from Midtown, so you still get all of the amenities of walking to breweries and coffee shops and just that incredible lifestyle. But now you're getting huge houses. In fact, some of these are being knocked down, and you'll see some of the most modern-looking homes you'll find in Reno. You'll find 100-year-old home, you know, like the colonial styles. But these streets are going to be super wide. You have the giant old-growth trees in your yards. You have quarter-acre, half-acre lots, and just really big mature homes, or, you know, as you've seen, some of them are turned into modern. So if you're loving like the big, you know, older style home, but you want the, you know, still want the walkability, this Southwest Reno area is going to be the spot you want to be. All right, so that kind of concludes our vlog of Reno. So again, you may have found your spot, you may not have. That's what we're here to do, is to place you in the perfect spot for your lifestyle. We don't want you stuck in traffic anywhere. We want to place you where you need to be. The only way that we can help you, you got to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to Reno, Nevada. And until our next video, we'll catch you later.